This is Redmi K20 Pro and this is the new flagship killer in the market. Priced just at Rs 27,999, this phone makes all other premium phones looks crazy expensive. Today we are going to unbox and review this new killer phone. Hello friends, my name is Redmi VS. You're watching me on TechMerize YouTube channel. I'm very excited to open the box. We have carbon black edition with me today. In the box we have our phone Redmi K20 Pro and there is a hard case in the box. The case is good quality. The phone supports 27 watt fast charging, but in the box you get an 18 watt charger. Let's boot up this device and set it up. Meanwhile, let's look into the specification of the phone. The phone is powered by Snapdragon 855, which is the fastest processor in the market. The display is a 6.39-inch AMOLED display. So I don't have to mention that the visuals are going to be great. You have an in-display fingerprint scanner which is fast enough. I have tested with my own OnePlus 6T. Redmi K20 Pro was a tad bit faster among them. The screen is protected by a Gorilla Glass 5 and the screen is fully bezel-less thanks to the pop-up selfie camera. The pop-up selfie camera is of 20 megapixel. The speed at which it rises is not so good. So I won't recommend this phone for people who are heavily dependent on face unlock. The front of this pop-up camera is protected by sapphire glass, so it is more protection. And there is a notification LED on top of this pop-up selfie. The photos from this camera is looking a bit soft and color contrast could have been better. The portrait shot is very good. I've tested it myself. You can see the example in the screen. The phone comes with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. There is no microSD card slot. But with 128GB of internal storage, I don't think it's going to be much of a problem. The phone have a 4000 mAh of battery and upon my usage, it seems to be having very good backup in this phone. The operating system in this phone is MIUI 10 with Poco launcher in it. The overall experience is very snappy. Even though MD of Xiaomi India mentioned that there will not be any ads in this phone, we have to see how true that is going to be. Now let's look at the main part. Camera department. The phone have a triple camera setup with 48 megapixel IMX586 primary sensor and there is a 13 megapixel ultra wide angle sensor. There is an 8 megapixel telephoto lens. I have tested the camera's photos and all are well detailed. The ultra wide camera looks very good thing to have and the field of vision is really good. My overall verdict is the camera is good. There is a 960 fps slow motion in this phone. The time duration for which you can shoot 960 fps video is very short, only for few seconds. The frames are interpolated for 960 fps. But for a normal person, you can't tell the difference between a 960 fps software interpolated and 960 fps hardware based. About the body of the phone. The phone have a glass back which is protected by Gorilla Glass 5 and it looks really premium. There is a single downward firing speaker on the phone. There is a USB Type-C connector, a mic, a SIM slot. On the right side, there is a power button and volume button. There is a 3.5mm audio jack on the top along with a noise cancellation mic. The left side of the phone does not have any ports. Before we wrap up, the final question we need to ask is whether this phone is worth the money you are paying. Most people are complaining that Redmi K20 Pro and Redmi K20 is overpriced. That is because of the high expectation that is set for these phones after Poco F1 that is released last year. The thing we have to look into it is this phone offers a lot more than what Poco F1 offered last year. Except for few downgrades like infrared face unlock, almost 95% of the things from Poco F1 is an upgrade in this phone. So if you consider that, this phone is not at all overpriced. That is only if there is no ad in the operating system, just like MD of Xiaomi India promised in a newsletter. But if there is an ad, I have to reconsider my verdict. But for the time being, it is in support of Redmi K20 Pro that it is not at all overpriced. That's it friends, thanks for watching. If you find this video interesting, click on that subscribe button because the content creator, that is me, will be super satisfied if you click on that subscribe button. And also before you leave, don't forget to click on that bell icon so you'll get notified about the latest tech videos whenever I upload. Goodbye, see you on the next video.